per minute. Start. Mr. Chairman, I wish to thank you at the outset for giving me this opportunity to take part in the debate on the budget. The ordinary citizen always awaits with anxiety during the months of February and March because they are the months in which the taxation proposals of both the central and state governments would normally be released. Besides, the local bodies would, for their part, add a slight dosage of taxation on the items that come under their purview. As a result, prices of all commodities also go up. Thus, the common man is compelled to face hardship. I am really happy to note that this year the government has not levied any new taxes. I hope the local bodies would also fall in line with the approach of the government. In this connection, I also wish to remind the Honorable Minister for Finance that he should be more alert and careful to see that the present taxes are collected properly. The next point I wish to point out is about tax evasion. I find that there is a lot of evasion of tax by the business community. Taxes collected by the traders from the public are not properly remitted to the government. They prepare the accounts in such a way as to show that they have collected only a small sum by way of sales tax and other duties. In order to avoid such loss of revenue, I wish to suggest that the government should bring all the items under single point taxation. If this is done, it will not only help the public but also make the business community pay the tax. I hope that the government will give their due consideration to my suggestion. As regards agriculture, I would like to draw the attention of the government for increasing food production. The need of the hour in this sector is that steps should be taken by government for improving irrigation and farm facilities. The government should think in terms of constructing dams wherever possible so that we can get adequate water for irrigation during the period of necessity. Besides, the water stored in the dams may be useful for producing electricity. I wish to suggest that the government should distribute good seeds and fertilizers to the farmers. We need more food, more articles of necessity, and more materials because of the increase in population. We should therefore try to increase our production in all sectors. Import should be restricted and all possible steps should be taken to produce with the resources available to us. In this connection, I wish to make a general appeal to all workers and employers not to resort to strikes and lockouts, as the case may be. For a period of 5 years from now on, I hope my appeal would find a ready response from both the workers and the employers. They must realize the fact that differences and disputes should be resolved by direct negotiations. I am aware that workers have the right to strike, but it should not be used at all times and on all occasions. At this point of time, both the labor and management must come forward to increase production and thus help the nation to achieve self sufficiency. I have full faith in my working class friends that they will rise up to the occasion. I also wish to appeal to the employers to consider the workers as partners in their industrial organization. I should like to say a few words about rural development and the various steps that should be taken by the government in this regard. One of the important schemes to be undertaken for rural development is the provision of proper housing. The houses to be constructed in villages should be such as to provide at least minimum comforts and sanitation. For this purpose, one village in each district has to be taken every year. If this system is followed continuously, it will really help the planned growth of all the villages in each district. I have given a few suggestions. I am sure the government will give due consideration to my views and try to implement them as far as possible. It is really very kind of you, Mr. Prime Minister, to have taken the trouble of coming over to this place to inaugurate this 10th conference of our chamber. Our thanks are due to you for responding to our invitation to grace the occasion with your presence in the midst of important activities and duties. I hope you would have had the time to go through the paper sent to you which explain the activities of our chamber. On this happy occasion, we do not wish to trouble you with a number of requests and appeals. As an alert Prime Minister, we are sure that you are already aware of our day to day problems, and it is needless for us to enumerate them to you in great detail. Nevertheless, I consider it my duty to bring to your kind notice certain areas in which we would very much like your sympathetic consideration in the light of the facts which are in our favor. Of course, we have been having some appreciation of our difficulties by the departmental officers to some extent, but there is still room for greater understanding of our problems in various aspects. First, let me refer to the problems experienced by our members in the matter of exports. We know fully well that it is the duty of those engaged in trade and commerce to step up the export of various items. Letter from the Modern Engineering Company, Chennai, to Messrs. Royal Agencies, Trichy, dated 3rd April 2021. Dear Sirs, we are in receipt of your letter informing about the decline in the sales of our products. We wish to state that our products have a ready market in all places. We are regularly receiving considerable amount of business even from your neighboring districts. We feel that there must be some special reason for the low turnover. If you could let us know your method of sales, we will be able to assist you in all possible ways. In this connection, we wish to bring to your kind notice that there is an excellent market for our products since we are getting orders directly from the customers there. If you are agreeable to be our sole selling agents for the entire district, we are confident that you will be in a position to do a profitable business. For your convenience, we are prepared to maintain at our own cost a showroom for the display of our products. However, you should be able to give wide publicity. We shall send you the required pamphlets and also our salesman to visit your district and suggest ways to improve sales. If you could offer any suggestion for improvement, we shall accept the same. We would like to allow you a commission of 10% on the sales and undertake to reimburse all expenses incurred relating to the showroom maintenance. It is our firm belief that this new arrangement will prove mutually beneficial. Kindly send us your early reply as soon as possible. Thanking you, yours faithfully.